Imagine, if you dare, a ship, a forsaken vessel adrift in the unending, merciless sea, with an eerie absence of life on board. It is a phantom silhouette cutting through the distant horizon. Its timbers, worn and withered by the ages, creak and groan as if whispering ancient tales of journeys long forgotten. The once gallant sails now hang lifeless, their discoloration and ragged edges dancing in the unwelcoming wind as if ghostly reminders of a past gone by. An unsettling silence engulfs everything, a silence as tangible as the spectral fog that shrouds the ship. This vessel, in its hair-raising state of abandonment, paints a daunting picture of decay and desolation. The skeletal remains of what once was a robust mast, the weather-beaten deck bearing the scars of numerous storms, and the gaping wounds on the hull where the sea persistently gnaws, all testify to the ship's sorry state. Each wave that hits the ship seems to draw out a lament, a mournful cry that resonates with an atmosphere heavy with despair. Yet there's more to this. Every groaning timber echoes with the sounds of sorrow. Every chilling gust carries a spectral whisper. The rusted anchor, a haunting contrast, sways ominously, its groaning a melancholic hymn of despair. The air around the ship feels tense with an eerie presence, a bone-chilling aura that sends shivers down one's spine. Beneath its somber exterior, a dreadful undercurrent of fear runs deep. It hints at a shadowy past, a sinister story that remains hidden. The ship, seeming to be abandoned and left at the mercy of the elements, could be hiding something. Its deteriorating hull, a silent vault eroded by time and tide, an enigma within. What forbidden tales could be buried deep within its decaying heart? What unspeakable terrors are locked away in its wooden memory, leaking out in the form of icy drafts and ghostly echoes in the dead of night? What unspeakable horrors are sealed away in its memory of wood and rust, seeping out in the form of chilling drafts and spectral reverberations in the dead of night? As our sailors step foot on the ghostly vessel, an immediate sense of foreboding washes over them. They are not alone. The ship is alive with unseen occupants. The air, heavy with the weight of centuries, pulses with a quiet unease. The ship, a silent sentinel of an era past, hums with the echoes of its long-dead crew, their ghostly presence palpable in every creak of the timbers and rustle of the sails. Our sailors, hearts pounding, venture deeper into the ship, their way lit only by the faint glow of their lanterns. Out of the shadows, shadowy figures flicker in and out of existence. These apparitions, as elusive as the wind, seem to sway in a spectral dance, their undefined forms twisting in the dim light, adding a chilling glow to the ship's gloomy interior. Without warning, cold spots begin to appear, chilling the sailors and making the air icy. These sudden drops in temperature, inexplicable yet unnerving, are reminders of the ship's spectral inhabitants. Soft whispers, reminiscent of rustling leaves, echo in the stagnant air, of conversations that time has forgotten. The words, though unclear, carry a sadness that brings a melancholy atmosphere to the ship. An ever-present sense of dread clings to the sailors, a chilling reminder of the ship's vengeful spirits. The ship is not deserted, but filled with the spectral remnants of its old crew. The ghostly sailors, their souls forever bound to this vessel, exist in each shadowed corner, their ghostly appearance a stark reminder of their past lives. Items on the ship move without explanation, pulled by unseen forces, a haunting symphony of the ship's spectral inhabitants. The ship they once called home is now their eternal resting place, a spectral tomb sailing ceaselessly across the cruel, indifferent. Just as the sailors mistakenly believe they've unraveled the ship's mysteries, they are abruptly confronted by the grim reality of their grave error. A sudden gust of wind, freezing and fatal, blows, its touch colder than death itself. It rushes through the ship, each gust whispering terrifying secrets, their breaths snatched away. The surrounding air quivers under its malevolent presence. The ship's ancient timbers creak, each sound echoing the spectral crew's torment. Their chilling cries form a symphony of despair. Suddenly, an eerie darkness engulfs the frail light. Shadows distort, morphing into ghostly forms of a long-lost crew. Their spectral figures flicker in a haunting dance of the condemned. Ghostly hands emerge from the darkness. They reach out, their touch colder than surrounding void. The sailors, frozen in fear, watch wide-eyed. Their screams are swallowed by the indifferent sea, echoing into the depths. What horrifying fate waits for our sailors? Is escape possible, or will they join the spectral crew, trapped forever on the ghostly ship? The fear of the unknown lingers in the air like a guillotine's blade, the tension suffocating. The ship alone knows the answer to that dreadful question. The ship, now their sanctuary and soon-to-be tomb, only it knows their fate. As the darkness deepens, an all-encompassing fear fills every sailor, a nameless terror from which no one can escape. As the sailors scramble, their hearts pounding with raw terror, they find themselves ensnared in the ship's labyrinthine corridors. A sense of dread envelops them. Each narrow passageway, reflecting the eerie glow of their lanterns, teases them deeper into the ship's ancient heart. The air is ominously quiet, save for the spectral crew's chilling laughter that reverberates off the cold metallic walls, intensifying their fear. Their pulse quickens, their breaths become shallow, their muscles tense as they tread further through the unending maze of corridors. The sailors, in their desperation to escape, thrash against the unseen walls of their entrapment. They claw at the cold, hard surfaces, their nails scraping against the unyielding metal. Each attempt is futile. Ghostly apparitions of the spectral crew, their eyes glowing with a malevolent light, appear and disappear, blurring the line between reality and illusion. The sailors are trapped in a terrifying game of cat and mouse, their terror escalating with every tick of the clock. Their haunting laughter, echoing through the ship, serves as a chilling soundtrack for the sailors' increasing despair. Each cackle, each hushed whisper eats away at their bravado, their courage crumbling under the weight of their predicament. The spectral crew, their eyes glowing with a ghastly light, seem to relish in the sailors' fear. They gather around their prey, drawing them into their icy embrace. Panic-stricken screams, raw and desperate, echo through the ship, leaving a chilling reminder of the sailors' impending doom. In the end, the ship claims its new crew, their souls forever bound to the ghost ship, their cries echoing in the vast, unforgiving ocean. The scene ends on a chilling note as the sailors' final screams fill the air, a haunting symphony of despair and terror. The ship, its timbers creaking ominously, is left to drift aimlessly in the inky abyss of the ocean, its spectral crew forever trapped in their cursed existence. Their anguished cries join the haunting chorus of the damned. Their tragic fate, forever trapped in the ghost ship, serves as a chilling reminder of the ship's dark history. Their desperate cries forever echoing in the vast, unforgiving ocean, a haunting testament to the ship's relentless pursuit of its doomed crew.